Welcome to the Texas Dynasty Masterclass in under 10 minutes. Please like and subscribe to this channel to keep the blueprints for championship dynasties coming. If you're starting a dynasty with the Texas Longhorns in EA Sports College Football 27, this presentation is designed to teach you how to build more than just a winning football team. It's designed to teach you how to build a championship football program. If you're serious about winning an online dynasty, you have to stop thinking like a head coach and start thinking like a general manager. Anyone can call plays on Saturdays. Championships, however, are won during the off-season through recruiting, NIL management, player retention, roster construction, and long-term planning. Today, we're evaluating the Texas Longhorns exactly the way an NFL general manager would evaluate an NFL roster. We're going to identify the players you build around, the positions you don't need to touch for multiple seasons, where you should spend your NIL budget, where you should save it, and most importantly, where Texas could become vulnerable if you don't manage this roster correctly. This isn't a team review. This is a blueprint for winning an online dynasty. Let's get started. Overall roster philosophy. The first thing that jumps out about Texas is that this roster is built exactly how modern football games are won. Elite quarterback, elite offensive tackles, elite wide receivers, elite pass rushers, excellent corners. Those are premium positions, and Texas has invested heavily in every one of them. As general manager, your job isn't to rebuild this roster, your job is to protect it. Most dynasty players make the mistake of recruiting based on overall ratings. Instead, recruit based on positional value. Texas already has enough talent to compete for a national championship immediately. Your focus should be maintaining that championship window for the next 5 seasons. The players you build around. Every championship program has cornerstone players. These are the athletes that receive your NIL investment before anyone else. At Texas, that list starts with Arch Manning. Franchise quarterbacks don't grow on trees. He's the face of the program. He's your biggest recruiting tool, and he's the player that raises everyone around him. Next is Cam Coleman. Having a true number 1 receiver changes how defenses play against you. He's an elite playmaker and worth every dollar you spend keeping him in Austin. Then comes Trevor Goosby. Elite left tackles are almost impossible to replace. Protecting your quarterback starts with protecting your left tackle. On defense, Colin Simmons is the cornerstone. Elite edge rushers are one of the most valuable assets in college football 27. He changes games without needing blitzes. Finally, Rasheem Biles and Jelani McDonald complete the defensive core. These 6 players represent the foundation of your dynasty. If NIL becomes tight, these are the players you protect first. Position groups you can ignore. One of the biggest mistakes dynasty players make is wasting scholarships at positions that are already loaded. Texas gives you the luxury of ignoring several rooms for multiple recruiting cycles. Wide receiver is completely set. Cam Coleman, Ryan Wingo, Ethan Mosley. This room has elite production and outstanding depth. Unless a 5-star receiver unexpectedly wants to commit, you can comfortably wait before making another major investment. Quarterback is another position that's secure. Arch Manning gives you multiple seasons to develop his eventual replacement rather than rushing into recruiting one immediately. The offensive line is another luxury. Goosby, Baker, Siani. This unit is built to dominate now and remain competitive for years with only routine maintenance through recruiting. Even cornerback can largely be left alone. Bo Masco leads a fast, athletic secondary with quality depth behind him. Adding 1 corner per class is enough. These positions allow you to spend recruiting resources elsewhere. That's how championship general managers think. Where championships are lost. Now let's discuss where Texas becomes vulnerable. The first concern is tight end. This isn't a disaster, but it also isn't a difference-making room. You have dependable players. You don't have someone that opposing defensive coordinators have to game plan around. In today's game, an athletic tight end creates matchup problems all over the field. Texas doesn't currently have that player. Your second concern is free safety. This is the only position on the defense where I immediately began thinking about the future instead of the present. The athleticism is there. The elite playmaking ability is not. Online Dynasty opponents love attacking the deep middle of the field. If you don't upgrade free safety over the next recruiting cycle or two, this becomes the position good users target every game. Finally, outside linebacker lacks elite depth. Rasheem Biles anchors the middle beautifully, but another impact athlete on the outside would elevate this defense from very good to elite. These aren't emergencies. They're opportunities. Bull. NIL strategy. Texas is built around star power. That's exactly how I'd continue managing the budget. Spend your NIL money at premium positions. Quarterback, wide receiver, left tackle, edge rusher, corner. Those positions influence wins more than any others. Avoid overpaying average tight ends. Avoid paying premium dollars for rotational linebackers. Avoid tying up resources in specialists. Instead, make sure your elite players never leave. A championship roster doesn't need 20 stars. It needs 6 or 7 elite difference makers surrounded by quality depth. Texas already has those difference makers. Protect them. Recruiting blueprint. Here's exactly how I'd approach recruiting. Tier 1 priorities. Free safety, tight end. These two positions immediately improve the roster while protecting the future. Tier 2, edge rusher, defensive tackle, outside linebacker. You can never have enough disruptive defensive linemen in the SEC. Rotate fresh bodies, win the fourth quarter. Tier 3, quarterback, offensive line, cornerback. Not because these rooms are weak. Because elite programs never stop developing premium positions before they become weaknesses. Tier 4, running back, wide receiver, specialists. Recruit these positions selectively. Only pursue elite prospects. Don't waste scholarships replacing strength. Staff investment strategy. If I'm beginning a Texas Dynasty from scratch, this is exactly how I'm investing my coaching staff. First, Senior Director of Player Personnel. Texas has too many elite players to lose because of NIL demands. Reducing player retention costs is the fastest return on investment. Second, sports performance. Young stars like Arch Manning, Cam Coleman, Colin Simmons, Ryan Wingo, and Trevor Gooseby become even more dangerous with accelerated offseason development. Third, fundraising. Dynasty points become increasingly valuable as your program grows. Maximizing long-term resources always pays dividends. Finally, recruiting operations. Lower recruiting costs mean you can pursue more elite prospects every offseason. 5-year Dynasty outlook. The good news? Texas is already built to win immediately. The even better news? Very few of your premium positions require immediate rebuilding. If you recruit 1 elite free safety, 1 impact tight end, and continue stacking talent along both lines of scrimmage, there is no reason this program can't compete for national championships every single season. The roster foundation is already in place. Your responsibility as general manager is simply to avoid creating unnecessary weaknesses. Protect your stars, recruit premium positions, stay ahead of graduation, and never chase needs that don't exist. That's how great dynasties are sustained. Final GM verdict. Texas is one of the most complete rosters in college football 27. It has elite talent at the positions that matter most. It has enough depth to survive a championship season. And perhaps most importantly, it gives you tremendous flexibility as a general manager because so many position groups are already established. You don't need to rebuild Texas. You simply need to manage Texas. Do that well, and this program has everything necessary to become a perennial national championship contender. If you enjoyed this general manager-style roster breakdown, let me know which team you'd like to see next. We'll continue evaluating each roster through the lens of roster construction, NIL management, recruiting priorities, and long-term dynasty planning, not just player ratings. Because in online dynasties, the best play caller doesn't always win. The best general manager usually does. Welcome to the Texas Longhorns Football Operations Department. Now let's build a dynasty. If you like this championship blueprint, please like and subscribe to this channel for more content.